Welcome back to the channel Coin Collectors and History Lovers. Today we are exploring the Queen Elizabeth II. Australian 50-cent coins from the years 1970, 1974 and 1976 coins that many Australians remember using every day but few realize can now be worth much more than face value. These large distinctive coins are part of Australia's decimal currency history and are especially popular with collectors when found in excellent condition or with rare minting errors. Some examples have sold for impressive prices, making them exciting finds for anyone who collects or checks their spare change. In this video I will guide you through the design history and value of these three Australian 50-cent coins and show you exactly what to look for if you think you might have one worth big money, so stay tuned. You might be sitting on a valuable piece of Australian coin history. Let's get started. First up in this video, where we explore the Queen Elizabeth II 50-cent coin of Australia, dated 1970, without mint mark, in fine condition, and during this 30-minute journey we will explain its historical background, its place in Australian decimal currency, and why this coin continues to attract attention from collectors who enjoy studying everyday coins that carry strong national history and long circulation stories. The 1970 50-cent coin belongs to the early years of Australian decimal coinage, which began in 1966, and by this time the denomination had become an important part of daily transactions and in fine condition. The coin shows light circulation wear while still maintaining strong detail, allowing collectors to see how the design aged through use and how well the copper nickel alloy held up during years of handling. On the obverse, the coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Mackin, and in fine condition. The facial features, hair and crown, remain clearly visible, although softened by circulation, and this portrait represents a significant era of Commonwealth coinage where the same likeness appeared across many countries, reinforcing the shared heritage and continuity of the monarchy within Australian currency. The reverse displays the Australian coat of arms, with the kangaroo and emu supporting the shield, and in fine condition the details of the animals' shield and stars remain readable even though the highest points show wear. And this design strongly represents Australian identity, making the coin not only a piece of money but also a symbol of national pride and heritage enjoyed by collectors both inside and outside Australia. Coins without mint marks from this period were standard circulation issues produced for everyday use, in the 1970 50-cent coin fits perfectly into this category. And while it is not considered rare, it is an essential year for collectors, completing date runs and studying how production numbers and circulation needs shape the availability of coins during the late 1960s and early 1970s. In terms of value, the 1970 Australian 50-cent coin in fine condition generally holds modest worth, often slightly above face value depending on eye appeal, surface quality and evenness of wear, and although it does not reach high prices, it remains desirable because fine condition examples clearly demonstrate natural circulation patterns, which are important for grading, education and collection balance. This video also encourages viewers to subscribe because each subscription helps support long educational content about world coins, grading techniques, history and value trends, and with continued support we can produce more detailed videos that explore both common and rare coins, helping collectors grow their knowledge and appreciation of numismatics. From many different countries, collectors are advised to store fine condition coins properly to Prevent further wear and environmental damage, and using coin holders, albums, or protective sleeves helps preserve the remaining detail while avoiding cleaning, which can damage the surface and reduce collector interest. And learning proper care ensures that coins like the 1970 50-cent remain useful study pieces for many years. The 1970 50-cent coin also represents a stable period in Australian currency before later changes in circulating habits and economic conditions. And by examining coins from this era, collectors gain insight into how money circulated, how designs stayed consistent, and how everyday objects like coins quietly recorded the passage of time and national development. As we conclude this minute presentation, we highlight the importance of the Queen Elizabeth II 50-cent coin 1970, without mint mark, in fine condition, as a meaningful collectible that combines history, national symbolism, and educational value. And we invite viewers to like, share, comment, and subscribe as we continue exploring coins from Australia and around the world, one story at a time. Next up in this video, where we explore the Queen Elizabeth II 50-cent coin of Australia from the year 1974, without mint mark, in fine condition. And this 30-minute presentation is designed to give collectors, viewers, and coin enthusiasts a deep understanding of this large, iconic Australian coin, its background, circulation, role, design, significance, and why it continues to attract interest many years after it was first issued. The 1974 Australian 50-cent coin belongs to the distinctive dodecagonal series that replaced the earlier round silver 50-cent coins, and by this year, the coin was produced in copper nickel alloy, making it more durable for circulation. And in fine condition, the coin shows honest wear from everyday use while still retaining strong design details, making it a perfect example for collectors who enjoy circulated yet attractive decimal era coins. On the obverse, the coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Mackin, and in fine condition. The facial features, hair details, and royal crown remain visible, though softened by circulation. And this allows collectors to study how wear develops naturally over time, while still preserving the dignity and identity of the monarch, which is a key aspect of Commonwealth coinage. The reverse displays the Australian coat of arms, featuring the kangaroo and emu supporting the shield, which represents the states of Australia. And in fine condition, the animals, the shield, and the lettering remain readable and recognizable, and this design symbolizes national identity, strength, and unity, making the 50-cent coin one of the most meaningful circulating coins in Australian history. The absence of a mint mark indicates standard circulation production by the Royal Australian Mint, and the 1974 issue was struck in large numbers to meet public demand. And although it is not rare, the coin remains widely collected because it represents a mature stage of decimal coinage, when designs, sizes, and metal compositions had become fully established. In terms of value, the 1974 50-cent coin in fine condition generally carries a modest worth, slightly above face value, depending on eye appeal, wear level, and overall surface quality. And while it is not a high value rarity, it is appreciated by collectors for its large size, distinctive shape, and strong national symbolism, making it a staple in Australian coin collections. This video encourages viewers to subscribe, because every subscription helps support long educational coin content that explores world coins, values, history, grading, and preservation. And with your support, we can continue producing detailed scripts and videos that help both beginners and experienced collectors expand their knowledge and Appreciation of numismatics. For new collectors, the 1974 50-cent coin is an excellent learning piece because it clearly demonstrates how fine condition differs from uncirculated and heavily worn examples. And by studying this coin, viewers can learn how to assess wear on high points, edges, and lettering, which builds confidence in grading and evaluating other coins from Australia and around the world. Proper care and storage are important even for fine condition coins, and collectors should store the 50-cent coin in protective holders or albums away from moisture, and avoid cleaning, which can damage the surface and reduce collector appeal. And preserving natural wear is key to maintaining authenticity and historical integrity. As we conclude this minute script, we highlight the importance of the Queen Elizabeth II 50-cent coin 1974. Australia without mint mark in fine condition as a symbol of Australian decimal history, national identity, and everyday circulation. And we invite viewers to like, comment, share, and subscribe to continue exploring coins, values, and stories from across the world through long, detailed educational videos. Next up, in this video, where we explore the Queen Elizabeth II 50-cent coin of Australia, dated 1976, struck without mint mark and found in fine condition. And throughout this 30-minute presentation, viewers will learn about the history, background, design, meaning, and collector interest of this distinctive Australian coin that played an important role in everyday commerce during the decimal era. The 1976 Australian 50-cent coin belongs to the iconic dodecagonal series, introduced in 1969. And this unique 12-sided shape made the coin instantly recognizable in circulation and helped differentiate it from other denominations. And by 1976, the design had become familiar to the public, making this coin a strong representation of Australian currency stability during the 1970s. On the obverse, the coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Mackin. And in fine condition, the portrait shows light circulation wear while maintaining clear details in the hair, facial outline, and royal inscription. And this level of wear allows collectors to study how long-term circulation gently softens high points while preserving the dignity and identity of the monarch depicted on Australian coinage. The reverse of the 50-cent coin displays the Australian coat of arms, featuring the kangaroo and emu supporting the shield with the Commonwealth star above. And in fine condition, the main elements remain clearly visible, though slightly worn, and this makes the 1976 issue ideal for collectors who appreciate circulated examples that still display strong national symbolism and artistic balance. From a historical perspective, the 1976 50-cent coin reflects Australia's economic and cultural environment during a decade of change and modernization. And coins from this period circulated widely across cities, towns, and rural communities, making them everyday objects that witnessed daily life, commerce, and social activity across the country. In terms of value, the 1976 Australian 50-cent coin in fine condition generally carries a modest premium over face value, depending on eye appeal, wear, and demand. And while it is not a rare coin, it remains desirable for collectors building date sets or learning grading standards, and its large size and unique shape add to its continued popularity among numismatists. This video also emphasizes the importance of subscription support, because subscribing allows the channel to continue producing long educational content covering world coins, history, grading techniques, values, and collecting tips. And each subscription helps grow a global community of coin enthusiasts who enjoy learning about both common and special coins from different Countries and eras. Collectors are advised to store fine condition 50-cent coins properly to prevent further wear or environmental damage, and using coin holders, albums, or protective sleeves helps preserve the remaining details while avoiding cleaning, which can permanently damage the surface and reduce collector value even for circulated examples like the 1976 issue. Studying coins like the 1976 50-cent piece helps collectors understand metal durability, circulation patterns, and design longevity and fine condition examples offer a realistic look at how coins age naturally over time, providing valuable learning opportunities for beginners and experienced collectors alike. As we conclude this minute script, we highlight the Queen Elizabeth II 50-cent coin 1976 of Australia without mint mark in fine condition as an important piece of decimal history with educational, collectible, and cultural value, and we invite viewers to like, comment, share, and subscribe to continue exploring fascinating coin stories and detailed numismatic knowledge from Australia and around the world.